little bit different this week. We have made it all the way down to Canberra, and I thought we might just break this episode up a little bit, and we're going to show you, we had a challenge. For the last 2 weeks, we've been driving from Hervey Bay down to Canberra, 1,800 kilometres, and I had a challenge to pay for all of our accommodation through my side hustles. Did I do it? Did we make it? Well, you're just going to have to watch the rest of this episode and find out.
And there's no one here but us, and we are going to absolutely love this. We're heading to Canberra for Chrissy, and this is a perfect stopover for it.
Well, we just had the most beautiful night in the Abercrombie National Park. I think it's called the Bumaroo Camp, but we were all by ourselves and nobody rocked up. Well, we thought we were all by ourselves. I seriously don't know what's wrong with people. We have pulled up at this beautiful little park at Capertee. It's all about saving the honey eater. This town has gone out of its way to provide bins. There is a whole bank of bins here. There is a super big bank of bins there. And up behind here, there is 2 big skip bins. Yeah, I have never seen so much rubbish, just stuff lying around here, over at the trees, in through the park. I just picked up about 10 cans. Seriously, this town's trying to do the right thing by people and put 1 billion bins out, and people still just let it throw out. Like, come on people, put your rubbish in the bin. Honey, we changed our mind at the last minute of which way we were going to go, and we ended up coming through Portland in New South Wales, not Victoria. And check out what we just found. Silo art. Cool, we didn't even realise it was here. Just coming through town, just found it. By the looks of it, it's actually like 6 silos, like, oh no, 8 silos, both sides. So I'm gonna go for a little walk around and see what we can see. So well done. Like, if I just swing back, there's a whole area in there you can pull in and park, so we can easily park, and then come up here and there's all these nice gardens with tables that you can sit around and just admire the silo art. I love silo art. Like, really, it's just like black and white. So well done. Like, you can see the wrinkles in their hands. I hope there's a sign here to say it's obviously celebrating the older people in their town, which is amazing.
Love silo art, and well done Portland. This art's pretty good, even though it's not colourful. It's still very, very nice. There's a beautiful little sort of sit down area here, park, some lovely gardens. There's just no sign to tell me what it all is, and you know, a bit of info about it. So I'll have to do some research on that one there, which is just a little bit disappointing because I love signs telling me about these sorts of things and why, you know, what was in this old area. There's some old buildings just behind me.
Hey, I know what was in this area. Silos.
Aha, silo, but it looks like a brickworks behind me. But again, I believe there's a museum, but yeah, loving the silo art.
I was gonna say, will we make it? Low clearance 1.8, high clearance 4.1.
Straight through the
middle. That looks so cool on the GoPro cam. That looks so cool.
Well, we popped into Oberon Dam for some lunch.
It's actually really nice and cool here.
Yeah, look, 2 days ago we were screaming for shade because it's so bloody hot. Now when we're in the shade, I'm looking for jumpers.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty fresh. What's that noise in the background, Kane?
Look, I just got to charge up the all powers. We lasted 2 days, but tonight Trina's got to download a upload YouTube, and
we were pretty flat. Like the all powers was down to about 5%. The van was down to about 30% this morning. We had to leave the national park.
Yeah, look, probably because it was so...
Oh, the sun might have actually
the sun might have helped us. Even though we're in the canyon, you don't get the full sun. If I got full sun, no problems. But the last couple of days, no sun.
Yeah, and I need full power because the laptop takes a bit to
Her
upload.
laptop sucks the power.
Do you want to find me a better laptop that works just as fast?
My one.
There is absolutely. I couldn't even write Kane's book with his laptop. Not that I could write his book, but it is so slow. It drives me insane. I hate his laptop. It's way too slow.
It's a lovely little laptop.
It cost us about $300.
It works at my speed.
Yeah, it's slow. No, mine's good. It's fast. It does everything punchy, but it also draws the power because of that.
Well, we're about to go and check out the Oberon Dam. That's the wall. Oh, look at that. I'm going to walk up there. I reckon I can do it. But I won't be holding the GoPro and doing it.
He's got to get all his talking done now. Yeah, our quads are getting a workout. Shoe fly. I need to concentrate. Come on. You can do it. You made it.
I made it.
Nice work. That's a steep little bugger.
It is a knuckle bender, little fella.
A knuckle bender.
Yeah, I've got all these stupid sayings.
That's a very different one, Kane. I haven't heard that one for walking up a hill. Oberon Dam. And we can walk along it.
It's like someone's pulled the plug hole somewhere. I'd say the plug hole's over under that, and it's like water shooting out a pipe. It's like a tiny little plug hole. It's got a leak.
You made it across the dam. Are you happy? Now you can give us a happy dance.
Water bottle. It's a good water bottle. I've already done my dance, walk.
White knuckle view, but still massive. Well, we have found some crackers of hidden gems along the way, but the best I would say would be some of the free and donation camps that we have found all the way down from Hervey Bay. I'm just going to run through a few of the places that we have stayed and how much it has cost us over the last 2 weeks to travel 1,800 kilometres all the way down to Canberra. Now, I didn't do fuel or anything like that. This is purely on accommodation because the challenge was to see if I could pay with our accommodation with side hustles. So, to start with, we stayed at Yarraman Caravan Park and it was $24 a night, unpowered. Then we moved on to Mulmerran where we stayed the night with friends. Texas River Camp, which was a free camp. Kangai Bridge, we stayed there a few nights, another free camp. Then we headed down to Coffs Harbour and we couldn't find any free camps, so we headed to the Bonneville campground, and that cost us $20 a night, and we stayed 2 nights, so $40. The next on our list was the Smoky Cape National Park. Now it cost us $12.50, but seeing this is the first time we've been in New South Wales for a while, we actually also needed to get a National Parks Pass, which I believe was $65. So that's sort of a little bit extra that we had to add on there. Then we went to the Glory Vale Reserve, another beautiful free camp. Broke in the Hunter Valley. The Hunter Valley is amazing. There's a couple of really good free camps right in the Hunter Valley, so you can go and explore the area. We decided to stay at Broke this time, and it was free, nice and shady. If you need somewhere shady, not so good for the solar, but nice and shady. Then probably the gem of all the free camps, yeah, a pinnacle of it all, coming down, we stayed at Kurungoba Campground, which is near Glen Davis. It's in the national park. It was literally $6 for the week, and the views were spectacular. But we have one more. So, going to show you the last free camp, or not free, sorry, the last national park camp that we do before we get to Canberra. Then I'm going to tell you how much it cost and how much I earned on our side hustles.
Well, we've just pulled up at the Bumaroo Ford campground. It's a national park, so, you know, you're not allowed to bring animals here, or main national park rules. There's a toilet block up the back here, which just to be a long drop toilet. We've got our own, so won't need it. There's fireplaces and everything dotted around the place, so there'll be a little fireplace back here. But we're the only ones here. We dropped down a big buddy hole, so she's a steep drop in. You know, you just got a first gear, drop it in. It's a first gear pull out of here on the way down to Goulburn. So we come from Oberon, so it's halfway between there and Goulburn. And it is magic. Have a look at this water that we've got for frontage. Look at that. This is us. This is our water frontage. Nice and grassy. We've got a fireplace there, but there's a fire ban at the moment, so no fires. But here's our water. It's a bit fresh, but I might even dip my toes in there, just because it's hot in the sun, cool in the shade. Now this is us, all perched up, looking absolutely beautiful. So we're the only ones. Normally I'm a bit shocked and surprised, because last time we come through here it was probably September, August, September, end of...
October long weekend.
Oh, October long weekend. Oh, I'm not even close. It was packed. There were people everywhere in here, so I'd imagine it gets really busy. But we're in around the, what's the date? 20th December. Yep. And there's no one here but us, and we are going to absolutely love this. We're heading to Canberra for Chrissy, and this is a perfect stopover for it. Just sort of come down and check out the water. See what wondrous delights it has. I will admit that it is a little on the fresh side, or on the brisk. It's all good, it's all good. I'm just passing through. I'm just passing through, doing my thing. Are you all coming for a walk with me? Well, we are down looking at the main sign into the
Abercrombie River National Park.
Abercrombie River National Park. It's actually not here. We're in the Bumaroo Ford. We're sort of part of it. We're not really part of the big main area.
It's sort of separate, yeah.
This is it here. We're down here, and this is the big main area up here. So there's a number of campgrounds. Ours, obviously, you can have caravans and that at. There's the Sink, the Beach, the Silent Creek. Some of these are 4-drive access only. They do say in the Abercrombie River that we can fish. So obviously you probably need to look in and see if you get a licence. But something else in the river was...
Platypus. Sorry, I was reading about licenses in fishing.
Platypus.
But yes, platypus.
And there are wombats. Wombats and echidnas frequent the slopes of the river flats.
Oh, I didn't read about wombats.
Yeah, look. Wombats, echidnas, and at night we might see greater gliders.
I read all the night stuff, didn't read. I just saw kangaroos.
So, I don't know. Knowing our luck, we'll probably see
nothing.
Nothing.
But we have seen goats.
We have seen goats. And there was a lizard that swam across the river, so...
We saw something.
We saw something.
Look, I'm really going for... Because there's nobody here and we're the only ones. Surely there's a high chance we could see a platypus tonight.
That's right.
Kane, you're not allowed to be too noisy.
So it's going to be... Shh.
Quiet.
It'd be a wombat hole, be an old one. Be an old pathway in and out, but no wombats use that one in a long time.
Might be his escape route.
I haven't seen any evidence of wombat poo or anything. But normally if they use this, you'd see their belly marks, all that through there.
Are you an expert?
I am an expert. If I play my cards right, I reckon these goats are going to come straight past on the far side of the bank. Open, clear area. I just sit here, do nothing, and voila, they just come past. Come, my little goats. Trina's out there trying to get some photos of them. They're just sitting on the far side bank over there. It's mum and two babies. Is it too much to ask if these goats come across on the other side in front of us? If a herd of deer don't come down with them for a drink, a wombat just waltzes straight past me here, down for a drink on this side, and platypus, no, maybe 5 or 6, all just start splashing around in the water straight out in front of me. I really don't think that's too much to ask. Do you?
I think that's way too much to ask, Kane. I think we'll be lucky to get the goats.
Well, I know. I need the goats to show up before the friggin' sun disappears. And they're taking their sweet ass time. They're close. They're just not close enough. Okay, we've got the goats. Mum goat, 2 baby goats. What else would be funny is if one of them fell in. That'd be super funny.
Well, we just had the most beautiful night in the Abercrombie National Park. I think it's called the Bumaroo Camp, but we were all by ourselves and nobody rocked up. Well, we thought we were all by ourselves. And then last night we heard this bang and a clang out there. I'm sure Kane hoped it was a wombat, but who's also thinking sugar glider. It was actually a big possum. And we went, oh, well, okay, we'd better clean up and put the kitchen and all that away. What happened then, Kane?
There was a possum. I decided better wash up. So I'm out there washing up. After we saw this first possum, it run up a tree. Then, while I'm washing up, a bit of weight comes onto the bottom of my leg, like licking. And I look down, and there's 2 little heads look back up at me, so mama possum and baby possum. And I tried to get Trina's attention because our GoPro was inside.
I was busy doing
She's
YouTube.
in there, I don't know, she had the rock concert going on in there, so I had to bang on the window.
Get the crap out of me, mind you.
And by the time she got out, the possum had taken off, so that was quite an awesome little experience. I would have loved to have got it on camera because, yeah, I looked down and they looked up at me and we sat there while they're licking.
So, would you recommend people come and stay here?
Yeah, this is a bloody awesome spot. And today is going to be pretty warm. The Abercrombie River's looking bloody inviting. And we're packing up to leave. Although, what time is it?
It's almost lunchtime.
It's almost lunchtime, I know.
We did have a bit of a late one last night. Somebody was doing some YouTube stuff. But, hey, we don't have any time frame, so we do have to be in Canberra though. We have to try and be there today.
Yeah, we got to be in Canberra today. We told Trina's cousin we'd be there today, so we thought we should get there today. Plus, I've got to get some medication, and it runs out tomorrow. So
seriously?
Well, it's
tomorrow.
Yes, so we'll be going to the chemist tomorrow.
So when I was saying, oh, we could maybe get there Saturday, we couldn't.
Yeah, we could get there Saturday, but I still need to get to the chemist on Saturday.
Oh, you're hopeless. Well, Bumaroo Camp in the Abercrombie National Park, that was a little gem. Again, I think there used to be free camps in the national parks, these ones, but since COVID, they've brought in the $6 booking fee, but really, $6, we only stayed one night. I still think $6 for one night is a bargain, and the fact that you are allowed to stay there for a week for the $6, even better. So how much did we spend on all of our camps then? We spent a total of $88 on all of our camps for the last 2 weeks, which I'm pretty impressed with. Like, that was our challenge, and I think we have nailed it. Like, even if I wasn't doing side hustles to pay for it, that is pretty cheap. Now, would you like to know about the side hustles? So I do online surveys and things like that. I've told you a few times, my absolute favorite at the moment is Askable. It has 2 parts. It has just surveys that you can do on your phone, and they pay so well. Like, I get $5 for 5 minutes, or I get $15 and it's a 15-minute. Like, they actually really pay you for your time. So I love that part. But what you get paid really well is if you do the video interviews, which is just having a chat with someone on Zoom, and they often ask you to do little tasks. I can be paid anything from $30 to $100 for these interviews, which is pretty cool. The annoying thing, I suppose, is I would love to do an interview every day or a couple of interviews a day, but it's a bit sporadic. Like, I apply for them all the time, and I find if I get a run on, I get more. But, you know, on average, I might get an interview maybe once every 2 weeks, and I get a survey, probably about 4 surveys a week maybe. So it's a bit sporadic, which is in any of these side hustles and surveys. It is sporadic, but when you can get it, jump on and do it. So I earned, in my favourite one, Askables, $100. The influencer app, which is literally, it pays you 75 cents to do a 15-second video message, and it will ask you, what's your favourite chocolate bar? And you just have to talk about it for 15 seconds. What shopping did you do this week? So that's easy. Not a lot of money, but quick and easy. So influencer paid me $12. Pure Profile, which is purely a survey site. It is fantastic. It has always got surveys on that one. That I earned $35 from that. And of course, my favourite survey site is Octopus, because out of all the just survey sites, I think Octopus pays the best. They don't have as many surveys. Pure Profile is fantastic because it has a lot of surveys all the time. Octopus might have 2 maybe come through in a week, sometimes 3 if you're lucky. But I was really lucky. I earned $30 in Octopus surveys that week, so obviously it was a good week for me. So all up in my side hustles, I earned $188. So that was, I easily paid for all our camps. Our camps were $88 and I earned $188. So even if you put in the National Parks Pass that we had to have, we still actually came out with a little bit of a profit. Now, of course, it's not enough to pay for our whole traveling, you know, it doesn't pay for our food and our fuel, but it just takes one part off. And anything that can save you money when you're on the road and keep more money in your pocket, I reckon is a win-win. So, challenge completed. Kane and I have enjoyed doing this challenge so much that we're actually staying in Canberra for a little while, and we're going to be doing trips out of Canberra, and we think we're going to extend the challenge and see if for our 3 months down in the ACT and southern New South Wales, if we can continue the challenge and see if my side hustles can actually pay for all of our camping. Can it be done? Can we find cheap camping in the south coast of New South Wales? I don't know. Let's see. Well, I think this is going to end this episode. We're going to probably have a little break over Christmas. Not really film a lot over Christmas, but we're going to show you some cool things around Canberra to do and the surrounding areas. That's our plan. Explore that area.
So make sure you like, subscribe, and most importantly for us is leave a comment, because we love reading comments.
It makes my day seeing comments. It really does. Like, it absolutely makes my day, and it's my way of interacting back with you guys.
Even if it's just to say g'day.
Yep, say hello.
Does Kane have any other shirts but the Cure for Camp
It's a good one, the Camp for Cure shirt. And hopefully we've seen lots of you there at the Camp for Cure in 2025. But yeah, catch you next week.
Stop surviving, start living.
You forget that every time.
Yeah, well, I get thrown in the deep end and I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do? So, stop surviving, start living.
Catch you next week. Perspective is a very interesting thing, Kane, isn't it?
It is.
We just did a bit of road that we did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And we thought it was the scariest, worst hill. It was like our #1 of worst hills.
I just remember it being so much skinnier and dangerous, and if the truck come around, it's rougher this time because it's deteriorating, but it's plenty wide enough, and it's nowhere near as bad as anything we've been on. After doing Tassie.
Scary hill back here near the Abercrombie National Park. Not so scary anymore.
No, it's super easy. Just take your time, don't speed, and it's a piece of cake.